Hey everyone, welcome to the show! And welcome to this incredible journey through Switzerland. Get ready to be wowed by stunning scenery, snow-capped peaks, and crystal-clear lakes. So buckle up everybody, because we're about to embark on an unforgettable adventure. First stop, Zermatt. Now, I've heard of a room with a view, but this place is ridiculous. Imagine waking up every morning to the Matterhorn, that iconic jagged peak that looks like something out of a dream. And speaking of dreams, if you're a skier or a hiker, Zermatt is basically your dream come true. Miles of pristine slopes, breathtaking trails, and fresh mountain air that'll make you feel like you can conquer the world. But even if scaling a mountain isn't your idea of a good time, don't worry. Zermatt has something for everyone. Charming cafes, cozy restaurants, and shops filled with all sorts of Swiss goodies. Just try not to buy all the chocolate in one go, okay? I know it's hard, believe me, I've been there. Get ready to fall head over heels, because next up is Lucerne. This charming city is like a fairy tale come to life, complete with a medieval old town, a sparkling lake, and the most picturesque wooden bridge you've ever seen. Seriously, this bridge, the Chapel Bridge, is so photogenic. It should win an award. It's covered in flowers, it zigzags across the water, and it's got these little towers that look like they belong in a storybook. And speaking of stories, Lucerne has a rich history just waiting to be discovered. Explore the cobblestone streets, soak in the views from the Museg Wall, or take a boat trip across the lake and just try not to be completely enchanted. Oh, and don't forget to try the Luzerner Kugelipastete. It's a pastry filled with veal and mushrooms, and it's so good it should be illegal. But luckily it's not, so eat up. So, you like to live life on the edge? You enjoy a little adrenaline rush? Well, buckle up because Interlaken is calling your name. Nestled right between two stunning lakes, and I mean seriously stunning, like picture-perfect postcard material, and surrounded by these majestic mountains, Interlaken is basically an adventure playground for grown-ups. We're talking skydiving, paragliding, whitewater rafting, canyon jumping, you name it, they've got it. And if you're anything like me, you'll probably want to take a break from all that adventure to eat some chocolate and enjoy the view. Just a thought. Ever dreamed of standing on top of the world? Well, Jungfraujoch is about as close as you're gonna get. Known as the top of Europe, it's not just a catchy name, people. We're talking breathtaking panoramic views of glaciers that sparkle like a million diamonds, and mountain peaks that seem to touch the sky. It's the kind of view that makes you want to burst into song, even if you can't carry a tune. Trust me, I've been there. You can take a scenic train ride to the top. And let me tell you, the journey is half the fun. It's like travelling through a winter wonderland, even in the summer. And once you're up there, you can explore the Ice Palace, grab a bite to eat at the highest restaurant in Europe, because why not? And just soak in the incredible views. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Okay, picture this. Crystal clear, turquoise water rolling vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see, and those majestic Alps providing the perfect backdrop. Nope, it's not a dream, it's Lake Geneva. This place is basically what happens when Mother Nature decides to show off. It's all about peace, tranquility, and maybe a little bit of wine tasting. Because, you know, when in Rome, or should I say, when in Geneva, you can take a leisurely boat ride, explore charming lakeside towns, or just find a cozy spot by the water and soak it all in. And if you're feeling fancy, you can even visit the iconic Jet d'eau, a giant fountain that shoots water over 450 feet into the air. It's pretty impressive. So, we're off to Zurich. You know, the kind of city that has it all. Imagine cobblestone streets, charming cafes, and then, bam! High-end boutiques and a super modern vibe. It's like someone took a fairy tale and gave it a 21st century makeover. And the shopping? Don't even get me started. From designer labels that make your heart skip a beat to quirky little shops where you find one-of-a-kind treasures. Zurich is a shopper's dream come true. But wait, there's more. Zurich is on the shores of Lake Zurich, which is just ridiculously beautiful. Imagine crystal clear water surrounded by snow-capped mountains. You can go for a swim, take a boat tour, or just relax by the lake and soak up the views. And when the sun goes down, Zurich really comes alive. The city has this electric energy with amazing restaurants, bars, and clubs. Whether you're into fine dining or want to dance the night away, Zurich has you covered. Next stop, Bern. It's the capital of Switzerland, and it's got this adorable quirk. They love bears. Yes, bears. They have a bear park, bear statues, bear fountains. I'm pretty sure they even have bear-shaped chocolates. But don't worry, it's not like bears are roaming the streets. Although, wouldn't that be a sight? Bern is actually known for its medieval architecture, and its old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine strolling down cobblestone streets lined with these charming houses with colourful flags and flowers. It's like stepping back in time, but with way better Wi-Fi. And you can't miss the Zitglogger, this amazing astronomical clock that puts on a little show every hour. Seriously, it's like a cuckoo clock on steroids. Bern is one of those cities that just makes you want to wander around, discover hidden courtyards, and maybe even share a cup of coffee with a friendly bear. Okay, maybe not, but you get the idea. Get ready to be swept away by the magic of Montreux. This town is like a postcard come to life. It's nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, surrounded by vineyards and with the Alps as its backdrop. I mean, come on! Montreux is famous for its jazz festival, which attracts music lovers from around the world. Legends like Miles Davis, Aretha Franklin, and Freddie Mercury have all graced the stage here. Can you imagine the music? Just incredible! But even if jazz isn't your thing, there's so much to love about Montreux. You can take a stroll along the beautiful lakeside promenade, lined with palm trees and flowers. And you have to try the fondue. It's a Swiss specialty, and Montreux has some of the best. And for all you history buffs, there's the majestic Chillon Castle. It's this stunning medieval fortress right on the water's edge. Montreux is the perfect blend of music, history, and natural beauty. You'll never want to leave. Bonjour, or should I say, ciao. We're in Lugano, the Swiss city on Italian time. The food, the language, the sunshine. It's like a vacation from your Swiss vacation. Stunning Swiss scenery with a side of pasta and gelato. Lugano has a lot to offer. Wander charming streets, explore churches, or take a boat trip. Lugano is the best of both worlds. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're headed to Lausanne, the Olympic capital of the world. This vibrant city on the shores of Lake Geneva is home to the International Olympic Committee. Being in Lausanne makes you want to go for the gold. You can feel the energy and history of amazing athletes. Find a good jogging path or a bakery. Lausanne has rich history, stunning architecture, and a thriving cultural scene. Explore medieval streets, Gothic cathedrals, and world-class museums. Whether you're a sports fanatic, history buff, or just looking for a beautiful city, Lausanne is a must-visit. Get ready to be dazzled, people, because we're going to St. Moritz. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, but with better skiing, snow-capped mountains, sparkling lakes, and luxury. This is where the rich and famous come to play. Imagine sipping hot chocolate by a roaring fire, getting a massage with a view of the Alps, or strutting your stuff in designer ski gear. Hit the slopes for world-class skiing and snowboarding, or try your hand at bobsledding. Pack your fanciest scarf, your most glamorous sunglasses, and get ready to experience the magic of St. Moritz. Okay, picture this. You're surrounded by towering mountains, crystal clear lakes, and lush forests. No, you're not dreaming. You're in Swiss National Park. This place is like stepping into a postcard. And the best part? It's home to all sorts of amazing creatures. We're talking ibex, red deer, even elusive bearded vultures. It's like a real-life Disney movie, but with better snacks. Seriously, pack a picnic basket because you're gonna want to spend the whole day here. Hike the trails, breathe in that fresh mountain air, and just soak up all the natural beauty. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you for it. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot a marmot or two. They're like little furry potatoes with legs. Adorable. Just, maybe keep your distance. They're cute, but they don't really get the whole personal space thing. All right, get ready for a serious dose of history and beauty because we're headed to Château de Chillon. This incredible castle sits right on the edge of Lake Geneva, and let me tell you, it is straight out of a fairy tale. We're talking soaring towers, secret passageways, and a history dating back to the 12th century. You can practically feel the stories echoing through the stone walls. And the views? Don't even get me started on the views. Imagine this. You're strolling along the ramparts, the breeze blowing through your hair, or what's left of it in my case. You gaze out over the sparkling lake, surrounded by snow-capped mountains. It's enough to make you want to break into a spontaneous yodel. And hey, if you hear a spooky noise while you're exploring the dungeons, don't worry, it's probably just the ghost of Lord Byron hanging out. You know, just a casual ghost encounter at a 1,000-year-old castle. No biggie. Hey everybody, welcome back to our Switzerland adventure. Have you ever seen a picture of the Swiss Alps and thought, that can't be real? Well, buckle up because Grindelwald is about to make you question everything. It's like stepping into a chocolate box landscape, only better because you can eat fondue here. The views from the trails around Grindelwald? They're worth every cheesy, gooey bite. And speaking of peaks, the Eiger looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. One ride on the first cable car and you'll feel like you're soaring over the Alps. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the first cliff walk. It's a suspended walkway over the cliff. Intense, right? Grindelwald will stay with you long after you've said Auf Wiedersehen. Don't miss it. All right, folks, we've seen charming villages, majestic mountains, and enough chocolate to satisfy a small country. Get ready for Rhine Falls, Europe's largest waterfall. Pictures don't do this thing justice. It's like Mother Nature turned the faucet on full blast. You're standing on a platform, mesmerized by this wall of water thundering down. It's like a refreshing facial from nature itself. You can take a boat trip right up to the falls. Talk about a close encounter. There are platforms and walkways all around the falls, offering incredible views. Climb up to Lawfen Castle for a truly epic panorama. Rhine Falls is a sight that will leave you speechless. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our Swiss escapade. From the towering peaks of the Matterhorn to the shimmering waters of Lake Geneva, we've explored stunning landscapes. We've wandered through charming villages, ridden gondolas to breathtaking heights, and braved Europe's largest waterfall. Subscribe to Bon Voyage for more travel destinations. Die Welt gehört dir. The world is yours.